Well guys, it looks like we did it and we made it. Cyntillating Reviews has made it to 250 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for sticking out and just hanging out with this excitement that Cyntillating Reviews is going on. I'm very, very much looking forward to how Cyntillating Reviews can go far in the future. So within 2 years, I've made 250 subscribers. Now that seems like that's not very much, but considering the fact that, you know, while my husband is going to school full-time and working a little bit part-time, I'm the one that kind of has to maintain everything in real life. So it is kind of hard for me to do this full-time while I'm working full-time, and I do work a 9-hour shift, and it's Monday through Friday, and it's kind of difficult. But you know, hopefully if I can get Cyntillating Reviews far in the future, then, you know, maybe I'll focus on Cyntillating Reviews full time, and that's something I like to do. But I know it's not going to happen in the future, in the near future. But we can take what we can get, and we'll just kind of go from there. And it's starting with this victory. Now, 250 subscribers, we will review and possibly react if we don't get boomed by the time I upload this. This is called When Blackbirds Fly. Now, I don't know much about When Blackbirds Fly other than it was written and produced and possibly directed by Jimmy Screamer Claus. And Jimmy Screamer Claus is the one responsible for Where the Dead Go to Die. Now, Where the Dead Go to Die is actually, in a way, kind of an important-ish deal to Cyntillating Reviews, because that was the very first video review that was uploaded on Cyntillating Reviews channel. And there may be a chance, like maybe in the future, I'll revisit Where the Dead Go to Die and I will give a better review, because when I did that review, I did not know anything about reviewing. I don't know about like what to focus on, what not to focus on. So maybe that's something I'll do in the future a little bit later. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty before we react to When Blackbirds Fly. Now there's a couple of rules here. First rule is I am not going to upload this movie entirely because, one, it is YouTube, and you know how YouTube is with their copyrights. Video right here is not going to be the entire of it. It's going to be like just maybe special moments or like best moments of me and my reaction or whatever. And the second rule, and this is probably my channel's rule more than the first rule, I do have a safeguard where I am going to put up if I just don't feel comfortable showing the scene, because it is Jimmy Screamer Claus, and if you know the history of Jimmy Screamer Claus, specifically look back at Where the Dead Go to Die, there's going to be scenes that I do not feel comfortable showing. Going to be a lot of blood, nudity, language, sexual content, because that's exactly how most of that stuff was back in Where the Dead Go to Die. I won't be surprised if we're gonna do it again for When Blackbirds Fly. I think that's really it. What I was not prepared for is that this movie is close to 2 hours long. It is an hour and 45-minute movie. So we'll kind of see how far I can get without you know, surrendering and giving up, because you know, this is something I promised you guys that we're going to do. So, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure we do this and we're going to be okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and react to When Blackbirds Fly in 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Oh, I am nervous as heck. I don't know what to expect. This is just a total blind reaction out of what I saw in the uncraziness of the trailer. Kane's Infinite Church of Vile Wisdoms present When Blackbirds Fly. Okay, so I saw David Firth, starring David Firth. Now I saw it when I did a reaction to this trailer, and I said I shouldn't be surprised that David Firth is in it, but at the same time, I kind of am, but I'm more on I shouldn't be surprised, because David Firth was the one responsible for making the notorious salad fingers. So they're definitely gonna put have a little bit of David's twisted mind in this.
Here, birdie. Here, birdie. Here, birdie. Here you go, little fella. Want some bread, little guy?
What is wrong with this guy's glasses?
A little bread for you, a little for you, a bit for you, a little bit for you. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Aw, looks like a broken wing. Let's get you inside, little guy.
Wait.
I'll fix you up.
Wait.
Sweetie, breakfast is almost ready.
Coming, dear.
How? He says it's a broken wing, but both of his wings are like expanded out. That's like, I don't know.
Look, Norma, I found another hurt bird.
Oh, Daryl, not again.
What? Nothing should be in pain.
Okay, sweetie, but hurry up. Your breakfast is going to get cold.
Okay, dear.
Hey, Daryl,
Yes, dear.
when do you think we'll get approved for the birthing?
Oh, very soon, I'm sure.
The birth
We
thing?
filled out all the paperwork, went through all the necessary steps. These things just take time.
Are they trying to
I
adopt?
know. I just... Oh, how great it would be to have a child, Daryl. How I would love to raise a child in heaven.
Oh my god!
There you go, little guy.
Oh
Now you
no!
just sit tight.
I hate that!
It'll take
Oh.
a couple days for you to heal.
Oh.
Can we have a boy? I would really love a boy.
Oh, a boy
Oh,
would be
what is
wonderful.
wrong with that bird?
I'll get it.
That's horrible. I don't like this one bit. Oh my god. Okay, the movement is much better compared to the way the door opened.
Is this the home of Citizen Daryl and Citizen Norma?
Yes, sirree.
The two of you have been living in heaven for 20 years now.
What?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations.
So this is hell?
sir. Today is your lucky day. Your application for one child soul has been approved. So if you and your wife would like to join me, we have prepared a vehicle to go to the birthing center right now.
What?
It's the messenger. He's come for us. Norma, today's the day we get to give birth.
Oh my God, Daryl!
Oh.
Our child!
Okay, that was funny.
Our child!
The facial expressions they need to work on just a little bit more. That woman's face where she's like something about like the child in heaven. It's like, lady, why is that kid from Where the Dead Go to Die there? What's his name? This is supposed to be like a happy ceremony, but they have like a SWAT team. Oh, yep, here we go. We're not going to hell. I think because we are in hell. There's no reason to go to it if we're already there. Oh my god, this is way too weird for me already. I don't think we're even 10 minutes in. Oh, a baby cry.
This is where we keep the worm babies.
What in the world? I didn't realize we were gonna go. I didn't realize we were gonna go to ads. Oh, too weird. So while an ad is going on, this is too weird for me already. I don't even know where to start. So I guess for them they can't have like a natural child, you know? They go through, at first it looked like they were going through like this whole adoption thing. But no, we're gonna do some kind of weird like ceremony. So I thought maybe like when they were talking about child, I was like semi-ish that they're gonna do like some kind of adoption thing, but that's not exactly what I had in mind though. That's weird already to me. Instead, we're going to go through this weird ceremonial cult thing, and then all of a sudden, you know, time to pick your child, and here there are these, like, wormy things. Whatever the hell those are. Like, why? This is so disturbing to me already. It's pretty eerie, pretty dark.
You should understand.
Oh, Jesus!
We're always trying to save those birds. I want to save him.
Oh,
Please,
she does have a point there. What is he doing? Oh, what? Ah. So are they like in this purgatory heaven thing, or are they in heaven? Because she's like come back to heaven or back to heaven. So, like, are they in heaven? Is this a purgatory heaven? Is this what they call like a fake heaven? I don't know. I thought we were all in hell for a second. Because heaven's supposed to be nice. This is not heaven!
My name is Mr. Apple.
Ooh,
I'll be your teacher for the next few years. Now, if you turn your information packets to page 3, we will begin our lesson for today.
Ooh, I would never send my kid to a weirdo like that. I'm sorry, there is something wrong with that man. I would rather home teach my kids. I would never put them with a man like that.
Here in peace. Let us all thank Cain.
Jesus! This is a cult! There's another term that I'm thinking of too. It's not cult, but it's like, I don't know. Yay! Okay. Fly away, bird. Fly far away from this place.
Please.
Edith? Eden? I'm gonna call her Eden.
I fell off the wall and broke my leg. Please come and save me.
Don't do it.
No one gets me. Please.
It's a trap, and we are in advertisement. It is a trap. I don't trust this one bit. Not one bit do I trust what is happening right now. This is so wrong and so bad.
No, what? No,
So
we can't.
we're at 24 minutes right now.
All your pets.
There! It's Tommy! It's Tommy from Where the Dead Go to Die. Oh my god. What is he doing there? He made it to heaven.
Marius.
Does that mean yes or no?
You already know the answer, Marius.
I love how her eyes just like glow in that dark like that. Or they pierce through the dark, I should say. God, those like knocks makes me feel like there's somebody at my door, for real. But I know they're not because my dog's not
We have
barking.
to go back.
Oh, here we go. Ah! I don't feel safe showing this. This is the part now, between now to the end of this film, where I'm gonna have to be careful deciding what I can and cannot show. What the hell is that? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Yep, here we go. This is where my safe cards need to come in. Ah! This is so terrible! What is happening? Oh my god. That cat is not getting turned on by watching this. The cute four-legged cat, well, it was cute for like a brief second, is now standing on two. She's got a feminine body. Please tell me she's not getting turned on by watching this. Can we go to advertisement now? Oh, I thought this would have been a great moment to go to advertisement.
What happened?
Yeah, what did happen?
That's all that matters. So tired.
This is like a bad PS.
Maybe we should go.
This is still like a bad
back
PC,
inside.
bad PS1 game.
Where-
Where the Dead Go to Die is like a trilogy of nothingness. This, we have a story, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this right now. Man! Don't catwalk in front of children, and you also grew horns in the back of your head. Don't do that. As long as Labby doesn't show up again.
I'll introduce you.
As long as Labby doesn't show up, I think we'll be fine. But Labby is the dog from hell. This is apparently ish heaven. Is this like maybe the purgatory between this odd heaven and hell and earth or thing? Or is this like a whole bunch of like spooky ass randomness? Yeah, that's how Divine power works. It's creating something new.
But he wasn't the only one who fell in love.
Uh-oh.
And they loved me more than they loved him.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. And advertisement. Okay, a lot of but it was it's I wouldn't say this is better, but it's subtle. It's not as like psycho scene or anything. No. Oh my god, this is like the creatures of nightmare. These are like the freaks of nature. No. Like this whole part, I feel I'm gonna have to cut out. I do not feel safe showing this. Did Hannah say as Hannah did? Oh, so that woman was Hannah, I guess? Ah, who was that? Oh no. What the hell? Oh my god, are you serious right now? There's a hole. Go, go, go.
How many times have I told you to not accidentally fall out of your window in the middle of the night and get into some late-night romantic adventure with the girl down the street that involves you outrunning the Oswald Evil Prevention
I cannot take
Squad?
you seriously,
There was an
sir.
attack by the evil ones
You're wearing
millions
like
while
a
ago.
stocking cap.
Don't you know we're
I
at
cannot
an
take you
evil
seriously.
alert level?
They're okay with their son getting shot with rifle guns if he disobeys
Oh,
again.
Marius, I'm so happy. My dad!
Move it, Buster.
Remind him that you love him.
I love you, son.
Tell him that he's special.
You're a special boy, Marius. You think I was too hard on him?
No, you're a great father.
That might be a cruel punishment, though. Board the windows up. Seriously. Yeah, you have any idea what time of night it is? You're gonna wake the neighbors up. We have a bigger problem on our hands, sir. Shut up. That's not the kid from... Is that the kid? Is that the very last kid from Where the Dead Go to Die? The one with the two-face? And he doesn't have his second face anymore? Boy, that had very accelerated. A lot more than I anticipated it would be. So the creep factor is still pretty high. The uncomfortability is still pretty high. Poor Eden is like gone. She's taken from this other wall creature thing. As long as we're not going to attempt with Tommy and Labby and the last trilogy story with with the kid and the disgusting parents, that's probably like the kinder, cleaner way I can say it. Yeah, we're not going to be fine. I always have the strong saying of, we'll be fine eventually. But this, we're not going to be okay. We cannot recover from this. I mean, I appreciate like the aesthetic of the black and white film-ish story with a hint of color. And then when we go to the other wall, it's bright colors like the Wizard of Oz. And we're tripping on some kind of mushroom and drugs. And there's that binaural audio again. I feel like someone really is knocking at my door. But they're not, because Sherlock's not freaking out at this exact moment. I swear this is not my computer. Oh! No! No, what is going on?
Dead bird.
Woo! Jeez.
Because Cain knows every time a little tiny baby bird dies and falls to the ground. But he leaves it there to
Sorry
show
for the movement.
us how much he loves us and how much
Oh.
the evil one hates us.
Oh, jeez! Just drop your son like that. My God. Parent of the Year award. Good job.
Dad, why are you helping Mom? What's going on?
You don't understand, Marius. Couples, they don't see each other without their clothes on.
What? Why?
It's one of the rules. Jeez, what are they teaching you in these schools?
Father of the Year award.
There's suffering there, Dad.
Yeah, she's
It's heaven, son. There's no suffering in heaven.
clearly there is. Your wife is freaking out.
We have to do something.
So this is heaven. This is a nice depiction of what heaven looks like. Thank you. I'm scared to go now.
How about some ice cream?
Father of the Year. What? Father of the Year award. Man. Your wife is having like some kind of seizure. Your son's freaking out. Her being like naked and your son seeing is like the worst thing to happen right now.
Is it good?
I don't know, Dad. I'm not exactly in the mood for ice cream right now.
Oh, sure you are. It's always a good time for
Did he
ice
just
cream.
rewrite heaven?
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
What is
Seriously,
wrong?
though, don't ever scream unless you're really in danger. Otherwise, people are not gonna believe you.
Oh my God! What is his wife doing in the other room? She's screaming out in pain and agony.
You have clothes on yet?
Daryl, please! Daryl, help me!
We better wait a little while. She sounds like she's in a mood right now.
What is happening right now? This man needs some serious medical help. Mental health. This is not right.
Of course I can. Didn't they teach you anything in school, sir?
No. Well, I mean...
Get a taste of your own medicine, sir!
Hey, relax, no big deal. Maybe they just forgot. I mean, they forgot to teach your son about the thing with the naked ladies.
Huh?
Yo.
At least you're a bird, because you can fly away. That's childbirth?
Yes, sir. Everything seems to be in order here.
Please, it hurts!
Hey, sweetie. You doing okay?
What do you think, sir?
Please get it out of me! Get it out of me!
Can I get you a drink or...
I'm taking those 0.5 brownie points
towel or
back.
something?
Oh my God. You didn't obey Cain. Now you... Oh my God! What a warning sign. You didn't obey Cain. Now you must die.
Daddle, Daddle, ha ha ha, Daddle, wake up, Daddle, Daddle, wake up, wakey, Daddle.
Is that David Firth? Salad Fingers just came into my mind when he started talking. Advertisement again, so we got two of them. What is on screen are this happening? No! This is like a horrible depiction of what heaven is. I don't understand this movie. Like, okay. I mean, it was subtle for a little bit. And then now, all of a sudden, we get this, like, weird... This weird, like... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It is so disturbing uncomfortably. I can't even show you this, I don't think. There's some parts that I just do not feel comfortable showing. It's terrible. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel so like, oh, this is so weird. I don't know how to describe it.
Right. Citizen Norma, due to high treason, your right to exist in this world has been revoked.
Oh.
To be evacuated.
With long strawberry blonde hair and lips that only knew how to speak my name, I
That's strawberry blonde. Her hair is almost black as mine. Oh my god. Okay, and we're in advertisements. Okay, I sort of understand Cain's hatred for Hannah, but he kind of lost me at everything else. So it's weird. It's odd. It's odd that when you're so lost after eating this fruit and you're exposed to everything that's happening, you turn into animals, just like how we saw in that brief moment there. Oh, I can't wait for this to be done. I will never, ever do a Jimmy Claus movie like this ever again. I will not do this ever again. It's too weird for me. I'm freaking out. It's so disgusting. It's so gross. How much time do we have left?
Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone. Stop. Stop it. Stop.
This is not me, I swear.
Stop it. Shut up.
Like the glitching? We got a little bit of glitchiness thing going on? It's not me, I swear. That's David Firth, I think. I see salad fingers when that crow's talking. I think that's David Firth.
Okay.
Ah! As the salad fingers can get any worse than this. I don't think it can. Oh my god. Is that it? Are we done? Please tell me no. Oh, I freed her from her prison. After what he just did? He's allowed to go to the higher planes of heaven after what he just did? This is where God needs to wipe out this heaven and start a whole new. The evil worm children could not be trusted with the freedom that their creator gave them because they refused to follow and obey the great sky monster and his son. Instead, they chose to become slaves of evil. For the evil one, they chose to do evil and wanted to destroy the good and not live. It was too fast. As well as those who love, please do not venture. Trust me, that brings it. Wait, hold on. That was a disclaimer, I think. What? Wait a second. Wait, what? Was that film a disclaimer for something? And I totally missed it. And that's the cast. Oh, I like that they put in, like, the cast members, like, side by side with the characters that they played. That's awfully nice. I was right! Oh, I was right! David Firth was the bird! Yeah! Oh, I feel so happy now. Like I said, when I heard the bird, I heard salad fingers right away. This is such a very strange film. And honestly, for whatever reason, I thought Marius, whatever his name is, I thought he was going to make it out alive, but apparently that's not the case. That's how we're going to end When Blackbirds Fly. Oh my god. This is a weird and unusual movie. So I guess I'll start back to the beginning, where essentially the summary of When Blackbirds Fly is that we're in this town that is ruled by the name of a man named Cain. And like his face is like all over the place, you know, like in school and homes. And it's kind of like a resemblance of God, where, you know, you walk in some people's homes and you see like a picture of God, a portrait of God, the crucifix of God, just things that kind of like represent quotes and phrases of the Bible. And his citizens are meant to be trusting enough to worship Cain. And then how Norma and Daryl, they were interested in wanting a child, but this child is not conceived normally like how it is between man and woman. she mentioned going through like a process. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is like an adoption waiting list. And then they performed this ceremony, which I thought was a wedding ceremony in the trailer. Apparently that's not it at all. It's a adoption ceremony-ish. But when they get to the picking of the child, they're worms. It's like a worm children, and they take the worm of their choosing, and they like give blood in such a disgusting way that if a person tries this in real life, they're going to die. And with the blood, the child forms like as a human being, and the child with his friend Eden, who sadly did not make it in this film, Marius chase after this bird by the wall, which people in the town are forbidden to go through. And Marius and his friend Eden found a talking cat with a broken leg, and she tricks Marius and Eden to crawl through the wall to help. I don't know, man. This is such an odd film to me. Now let's talk about the picture. When I saw the trailer, it looked like it could be a very bad like PS1 game or PC game, just how the graphics were. A little bit of the camera movement on its own was smoother compared to where the dead go to die. Where the dead go to die had like so much like glitchiness to it that, you know, it's part of it is like unwatchable. And for When Blackbirds Fly, we had pretty smooth parts until maybe the 20-25 minute mark, and everything's just like glitchy all over the place. Now you notice like a little bit of the camera is like moving, and then it freezes, and then another section is like moving and freezing, and it's like pixelated all over the place. I promise you that it's not my internet. This is exactly how the movie is played. That's exactly how it is. And it came up a couple of times, and it was pretty, it was definitely a loss of focus when it happened. I had a hard time trying to focus and pay attention to what exactly was going on with the movie. And there's just some parts that honestly, I'm just gonna come out and say it. There's so much to this film. Some movements of the characters I feel like were pretty resembling to the Sims movements, the facial structures. Like if you upset a Sim character or make it cry, the Sim character, it kind of matches some of the characters like Daryl and Norma, especially when they get really angry. And what kind of disturbs me a little bit is that this is like a twisted vision of heaven. Because I thought that we were kind of like in a purgatory human world thing, and then it came up later that Daryl said to Marius, "This is heaven. People don't suffer." Well, this is a pretty odd heaven to where you have like lust is going on, like sex is going on, and just people suffering. And Daryl, worst father of the year award, Daryl. Your wife like stripped down naked in her clothes. She's in pain. It's like something is like growing inside her and it's forcing its way out. And you're concerned about your 7-8-year-old son like seeing his naked mother. And then all of a sudden we kind of cut to like a broken picture where like it was like a countdown to me. And then there's like tubs of ice cream on the table, and he's like, "Yeah, have ice cream. Have some ice cream." Like, my dude, really? This is like, this passes like denial to a heavy I don't know. This is really odd to me. The blood and gore is pretty mild compared to Where the Dead Go to Die. When Blackbirds Fly, okay, I think it can be passed for like an animation film to be out in public like that, with a little bit of conditions. I think Jimmy Screamer Claus was testing the water with Where the Dead Go to Die. Because I still stand, as I said 2 years ago, that film, Where the Dead Go to Die, should not have existed. Like, period. There were a lot of motions in Where the Dead Go to Die that crossed the line. It crossed the line, and I was not okay with it. I was done. I was so done with that film. Compared to When Blackbirds Fly, there's a whole lot of in this, and some of the scenes and some of the stories in a very crude manner with hallucinogenic backgrounds. It's very odd. It's very unique. There's not a whole lot of films that focuses almost like, there's not a lot of films that kind of like focus in the vision point of what maybe somebody could see in the like a hallucinogenic mind. Now, am I saying, is that what people see exactly when they're like, when they have hallucinations like that? Hell no, I don't think so. But I guess rumors spread, and Where the Dead Go to Die, Jimmy Screamer Claus was taking drugs. He was high when he actually made the film. I wouldn't be surprised if he depict what he saw in When Blackbirds Fly. There was obviously no budget plan here, but I felt like their budget increased just a little bit. Again, just seeing how some of the movements, the camera movement was a little smoother. And boy, Daryl, the bird, there's something wrong with the bird. It's not just, oh, the bird's wings broken. Both of the bird's wings are like spread out. He's stiff, like he got hit, like he hit himself in the window, and it was like presumed death. It was kind of odd. It was very odd. It was very weird. It's a mix of everything. It's a mix of a whole lot when it comes to When the Dead, or sorry, I do that all the time. I'm just gonna say Blackbirds and Dead Go to Die because I get the first part very confused, and I don't know why I do that. But Blackbirds, it would have to be a 3 out of 5. Again, like I said, it gotten smoother for like camera movements and a little bit of a character development. I like how Marius at first was just like a scared like little kid with like no backbone, and then later when he came back through the wall and getting punished by Dad, he's like he kind of gave like a fist up to almost like resemblance of a middle finger, like you. I like a little bit of development of that from Daryl, or from Marius. That makes me happy that there is some kind of development. I semi-ish understand why Cain had such resentment and hatred and jealousy towards Hannah, but at the same time, there were points where I felt like we just kind of got away, and I just got distracted, and I just lost interest in it. So one time is enough for When the Blackbirds Fly. So thank you guys so much for sitting here with me and going through this torture of When Blackbirds Fly. So we made it to 250 subscribers. There is nothing to review for a 300 subscriber special yet. I think that's something maybe I'll kind of talk about later, at a later time. But right now we're just gonna kind of plan ahead and just do what we do best. So thank you guys so much for stopping in at Cyntillating Reviews. Like this video, subscribe to Cyntillating Reviews, help me make it grow. I want to see something come out of it. If you want to be notified for personal videos or all my content, make sure you click that bell down below. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you on another day. Bye.